Tonight, there is violence in our streets, corruption in our highest offices, aimlessness amongst our youth, anxiety among our elders, and there's a virtual despair among the many.
Safe Passage is a program that is usually run by a school district, or by a community agency partnering closely with schools. The lead parties hire professional securities, train community members to monitor the safety needs of students and parents along school routes. This happens in high violence or crime areas. The goals of this program is to decrease crime and violence around schools, increase student attendance, decrease the dropout rate, increase academic performance of students, and increase the perceptions of safety of parents and students. Weed and Seed is a racist plan created by the Bush administration and endorsed by the LAPD. This is a plan that singles out and further criminalizes our Latino and Black community. The weed portion sets a double standard subjecting youth, the low income, and activists to federal laws, while whites and the middle class will operate under state laws. The seed portion will force out community service programs to go under the Operation Weed and Seed umbrella in order to receive federal and city funds, further dividing the community. Weed and Seed is not beneficial because it is racist, causes unemployment, community controls of the police abuse, and welfare cutbacks.
Weed and Seed, Safe Passage, and similar programs target vulnerable communities. These programs contribute to criminalization, causing harm to family structures and communities. According to the Safe Passage model overview, this program seeks empowerment by targeting those with language barriers, communities with high gang activity, and students from low-income neighborhoods. Programs like Safe Passage promote arrest by funding and partnering with law enforcement agencies. These partnerships lead to a widespread mindset of valuing arrests and punishment over quality of life. Resources to address problems facing targeted communities are not provided without incarceration. Safe Passage and Safe Routes to School programs gain community support by misleading people and organizations about the program's racist origins and enforcement. The program's harmful intentions are hidden behind deceptive terms. A term like community enforcement is meant to sound positive when it really promotes profiling and violence against targeted communities.
Language is a system with great potential to evolve over time, yet coded words and phrases known as dog whistle vernacular remain constant in conversations around reforming police and prisons.
Nothing prepares the way for tyranny more than the failure of public officials to keep the streets safe.
Historically, conservative politics rely on a supposed disruption of American safety. Terms like hyperpredator and gangbanger are used by political actors to refer to racialized Black and impoverished citizens in a subtle, hidden way.
We here in America can keep the peace only if we remain vigilant and only if we remain strong.
A call to community-enforced vigilance to protect Americans from the dangers of poverty and Blackness directly upholds a perspective of white fragility and centers Black bodies as a threat to a privileged, idealized personal safety. This language is a green light to inflict harm against ordinary people.
Now we Americans understand freedom. We have earned it, we have lived for it, and we have died for it.
The words at each of our disposal reflect underlying messages. Abolition must occur not only along the systems that oppress communities of color, but in the words we choose to describe everything. It is vital to deconstruct pervasive, coded language and speak with full intention about the rights we demand for our people. So how can we feel safe to do so in our own communities?
It's about patience.
It's about trust.
It's about restoration.
It's about equity.
It's about power.
It's about revolution.
It's about
Unity
Today.
for a better tomorrow.